Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris, and today we're going to experiment with a one light, photography or video setup. Let's do this real quick. Now, this is an extremely easy setup to give you a pretty good effect, and you can tweak it however you want. Now, I pretty much blacked out every single window in this room so that I'm only using this little teeny tiny light. And this light's being diffused a little bit, and then it's bouncing off this whiteboard, and then I do have just a little bit of a light for the background, but we can go ahead and take that away and break this down a little bit more, and we'll go ahead and move this bounce board. So now you can see this is a truly one light setup to where this is the light that's going to hit me and how it's going to model on my face, and I'm trying to get that Rembrandt lighting where you got the little triangle here of light. We'll get into that later on, but for the most part my camera's at 90 degrees from me, and then my light is at 45 degrees from my camera, and it's positioned high enough to where, well, I wear glasses, so the light hitting my glasses isn't going to bounce right back into the camera, and you're going to get that glare in the glasses. You probably see the glare if I look up at the light a little bit, but if I'm looking at the camera, you're not going to see the glare. So the light's above me at a 45 from the camera is 90 degrees to me, and then we're going to take my fill, which you could use another light if you wanted to. Otherwise, no, I don't have my screen flipped out, so I can't see exactly where this fill light's going, or fill bounce board. This is just an old piece of foam core board that's got tape marks all over it and such like that. But it's bouncing the light back onto this side of the face to fill in the shadows. So this is my fill light, essentially. And then if I want to, I can add a light back here, and just a little one. I mean, you could use an incandescent light bulb in your house, or, well, you know, any type of house lamp to light the background, or if you had a different background where the window light from the sun and stuff outside was falling behind you and it was well lit like that. The main part is that your main light is lighting you, you're bouncing it, you're filling in the shadows, and you have your main light, well, your camera white balanced to your main light so that your complexion and everything like that looks pretty much natural. And then the other pro tip is to get your microphone as close as you can. Now, some people boom the microphone. I usually do that when I'm sitting at my table above you, but I have the microphone below me right now because it was the easiest way to set up, and it's on a stand, but you don't need that. You can put it on a table. You can do everything very cheap when you're first starting off, especially if you're doing YouTube videos or anything like that. I've done stuff extremely cheap, and I'm still pretty cheap, but you can, you know, get pretty good results by just having a little bit of basic knowledge. So again, this is the basic light setup. Your camera's at 90 degrees to you, your main light is at 45 degrees from there, and I have it raised up above me so it's pleasing light coming down, and then I have my bounce board bouncing that light off to fill in some shadows a little bit, and then, well, you can put a light behind you or window light, whatever you have available, or nothing at all behind you if you want a darker background. Or you could, you know, stop the light from spilling onto the background, have the light just coming onto you, and then, well, make the background go completely dark so you can achieve a black background anywhere you want. And then, like I said, pro tip, have your microphone as close as you can to you so you get the best sounding audio with your camera. So that's pretty much it. I think I've done enough rambling for today. Hopefully I've explained this really easy setup so that you can experiment and get the look and the feel for your videos that you want and really improve your video and stop using overhead lights and stuff that are, well, in your house, and you can get something really dramatic. Now, you can do a setup like this right next to a window to where this main light is your window light, and, you know, feel it out. Feel how your setup could work in your home so that you can make a home studio, so you can start making videos and such in your home, and you don't have to buy all this fancy equipment or anything like that. You got a microphone, you got a camera, and you have a light source. Everything else is pretty much cheap. Poster board costs almost nothing. Foam board, a little bit more, but still nothing. Backdrop, use whatever you have available. So I think we're pretty much done here for today, and I'll see you on the next one. I was really excited to do this video. I do a lot of DIY stuff on my channel, a lot of how to fix things, and I haven't fixed anything, but I haven't really done a lot of DIY photography stuff, and I want to start moving into that a little bit more, at least have a nice series of videos, well, explaining how to do photography. It's one of my passions, and I don't talk about it enough, and this is interesting to me. It was fun, you know, coming up with this setup, which is, I mean, I didn't come up with it, it's a basic setup, but really experimenting and figuring out how I could do it in my home here, and, well, add just a little bit more light to really make things pop, but make it kind of anyways, I'm rambling again. My point is, I really enjoyed doing this, and there's going to be more to come, so, you know, click on that photography playlist and enjoy a couple more photography videos as they come out. And if you're new here, I definitely thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, hit the like button, but more importantly, leave a comment below if, well, this helped you set up your lighting setup in your home and elevated your videos just a little bit, at least with lighting and possibly audio. I mean, it's a pretty easy setup, it's a pretty easy thing to do, and you could get started making talking head videos and such, or interviews, or even portraits. I mean, there's a lot you can do with this setup, and there's a lot you can change to really tweak it the way you want to get the style and look that you want. Anyways, I'm rambling again. And if you want to see this light, I mean, it's an extremely cheap light I got from Amazon, made my own softbox diffusion. Check out the other video, links in the description or up on the screen or something like that. So I thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm like I want to go edit this and see what it looks like and see what more lighting setups we could do easily and such. This took no time to set up, and granted, it was a lot easier having two people, one person stand here and then myself go behind the camera and set everything up, because me standing here and trying to be behind the camera setting this up gets a little crazy and it's slightly frustrating, but it can be done. I've done it for years. And so it is doable. It's just easier having somebody else or something else stand in here so you can see how the light's modeling and stuff around your face. Anyways, I'm rambling. We'll get into more detail later on. This is just basic stuff that we're going over. I'll see you on the next one.